Networking is a great way of finding new clients, enlarging our business network and finding, hopefully, new revenues. Hello, my name is Greg Story. I'm the president of Dale Carnegie Training here in Japan. I was at a function last night, actually. It was quite a crowded affair, a couple of hundred people. It was a young entrepreneurs group gathering with some different chambers of commerce. And very interesting, it's noisy, there's lots of people, it's quite crowded. So in these sorts of cases, networking can be quite difficult. What we need, though, is to really have a strategy about what we're trying to achieve. Now, people have got name badges on, which are hard to read in the light and the crowd. So we're looking to exchange business cards. That's always very handy in Japan, so you can actually tell who you're talking to. But as we're doing that, people start to wonder, who are we? So we need to have a very good credibility statement, something very short, easy to understand, that they can immediately grasp who we are and what we do. And so it might be something like in my case, Dale Carnegie Training Japan is a corporate training company, 105 years old around the world, 54 years old in Japan. We are experts in soft skills training. Boom, that's it. Very brief, very concise, easy to understand. And then find out what they're doing. So one of the things we're looking for is to have that credibility statement designed so it's just ready to go whenever we start meeting people. The second thing is Grant Cardone, who's a sales trainer in America, has a great saying, "Who's got my money?" What he means by that is, who's my ideal client? Who am I looking for that fits that client profile? They have to be someone who actually has money enough to pay for the services or goods. They're qualified to become a client. So when we're exchanging those cards, we need to have a few questions about them, what they're doing, how big their company is. Are they a fit for what we're looking for in terms of a client or not? Now, if they're not, then we should be moving on, saying, thank you very much, great to meet you. I want to try and meet a few other people while I'm here, and move on and find somebody else who's got our money. So a couple of little tips there for a networking event, particularly when it's crowded, it's bustling, noisy, you don't have a lot of time with people. What you're really trying to do, though, in Japan it's great, you get the business card so you can follow up later, really find out who they are, let them know who you are. And that way we'll start to build a bigger and bigger and bigger business network. Now, you never know. Someone you meet today may not be a client for a couple of years. Happens to us all the time. We meet people, nothing happens, then at some point in the future they contact us or they think of us because we're following up with them after we get their contact details, and it turns into business. Nothing ever happens very quickly in Japan, that's for sure, so you have to have a long-term view. So good credibility statement about who you are, and try and find out who's got your money. And if you do, your revenues will go up and you will have a much more successful business.